Good morning, children, and welcome to the class. This is social science class, and we are doing chapter number 3 of civics. How the state government works. It's our lecture number 2. As yesterday we discussed about the formation of the government. From different constituencies, the member of legislative assembly, they are elected and they are known as MLAs. Then these MLAs, the ruling party, they form the government, and different MLAs, they have been assigned some of the departments, so they become ministers, and head of this government is known as chief minister, who is the leader of that particular ruling party. And yesterday I told you that we will be discussing the government work through a particular process, through a particular problem. That is the problem of health. We will be learning government work with the example of health problem in a particular place. One of the case study, one of the places given there, we will be learning about that, how government works there. So the topics that we will discuss today, the problem of Patalpuram. This is the problem. The health issues, those are there in Patalpuram. According to that problem, we will be discussing the work of government. How government works during any of the problem. Here as we are talking about the health problem. A debate in the legislative assembly. How the debates are held there among the different MLAs in legislative assembly. Working of the government on the particular issue. Public meeting. Role of media, and at last we will solve the homework of the previous lecture. So let's start with the topics. Problems of Patalpuram. One of the district, Patalpuram, there the people, they were facing different problems. They are facing different problems. The problems they are facing: water shortage, people falling sick. It became serious when hospitals were overloading with patients, children suffering from diarrhea. People were protesting against government. The situation that is really very critical, that the people, they are falling sick. And it became serious when the hospitals, they were overloading with the patients. Many patients, they were admitted there in the hospitals, and the condition of the hospital, that was also not very good. The shortage of doctors were there, and different children, they were suffering from diarrhea. So people were protesting against government. Protest means to be against with anything. So for protesting, they even protested in front of the MLA's residence, because they wanted the answer from him why the problem is not solved. So on the basis of the problems there in Patalpuram, what action the government is taking? Firstly, a debate in legislative assembly that was held. And in debate, as legislative assembly is a place where different MLAs, they gather and they discuss about different issues. So here also they gathered there in legislative assembly different MLAs from the ruling party as well as opposition party. Those are elected members from constituencies. So they gathered there in legislative assembly, and what was the agenda? There was debate on the issue of health there in Patalpur. So the MLAs one by one, they gave their opinion. As MLA 1, he is saying that in my constituency, during last 3 weeks, there were 15 deaths because of diarrhea. And the government has not able to check the situation. Means government has no equipment with it to control over the situation. Then the second MLA gave the opinion that my question is, why are government hospitals in such a bad situation? According to second MLA, that hospitals are in the bad condition and government why government is not appointing proper doctors there and the medical staff. So this is the question from the second MLA. Then third MLA, my constituency also has a serious shortage of water. Even women travel up to 3 or 4 kilometers to collect water. So according to third MLA, the shortage of water that is present in his constituency, in his area from where he is elected. And that he is saying that much water shortage is there. Women travel 3 to 4 kilometers to collect water. And there is no supply from the government side. So these 3 MLAs, they are talking about the problems from their constituencies on the water shortage and the health problem. Then MLA 4, the government has taken steps to control the situation. Then MLA 4 is saying that government has taken different steps to control the situation. Even water tankers have been put into the service, means they are providing the water tankers to the particular areas, and ORS, as the diarrhea was present there, so ORS packets are being distributed. So according to MLA 4, the government is taking different steps to overcome on that condition. Then MLA 5 again raised the question. We do not have the proper facilities of doctors in hospitals, and how are we going to ensure that ORS packets reach to all families in the affected area? Now fifth MLA is raising the question, how can we make sure that the affected families are getting all the affected families are getting ORS packets? So is there any criteria behind it that you make sure that ORS packets, they are reaching to all the affected families? Then the sixth MLA, the opposition members are unnecessarily blaming the government. Then sixth MLA is saying that the opposition members, means the MLAs from opposition party, they are unnecessarily blaming the government. The previous government did not pay any attention to sanitation, that's why the problem occurred. So after having the discussion of all these 6 MLAs, we easily come to know that MLA 1, 2, 3, 5, they are from opposition party, because they are questioning they are asking the questions to the ruling party or the ministers about the different problems. But MLA 4 and MLA 6, they are saying that they are taking different steps, and it seems that they are from the ruling party. So this is the debate over the particular issue. That was the problem there in Patalpur and some other districts. Now, after this debate, what is the working of the government? After the discussion in the assembly, a press conference is generally held by a particular minister. Now, they discussed everything there in the legislative assembly. After having discussion, they most of the time they have the press conference, and in that press conference different media members they are present, and media members are present there to question to the particular minister. As here we are talking about the health issues, so definitely the press conference was held by the health minister. So the different questions the media people they can ask in the press conference, and after the complete discussion they give this complete information to the people of that particular area also through different mediums like newspapers, TV channels. These are different media sources from where we get the information about the government working. Then government can also decide to make new laws for the state. Sometimes when there is need of the new laws, government can decide the new laws also for the people in the state. And then press conference, what does it mean? A gathering of media persons who are invited to hear about what that they discuss there in the assembly and ask questions on a particular issue, then expected to report on this to the larger public. They first collect the information through the press conference from the particular minister, then they report this to the larger people. And what is the media for this? This is done through TV channels, newspapers, magazines, etc. This is one of the medium by which the people they come to know about the working of the government. Then public meeting. Gathering of general people in which they are made known about current problems faced by the people. That is known as public meeting. Sometimes the people they are in public meeting, they get aggressive and they protest against the government. We can take the example of Patalpuram. And we can take that example and reference to different people like public meeting. What they did, they showed protest to put their demands to the government. They protested there in front of the MLA's house. And what was the work or the action of the legislative assembly? They discussed the issues and decided the one of the way for action. And what the press conference? The health minister presented the plan and action that is taken by the government. That is the action of press conference. And if we take chief minister, even chief minister visited to different areas, those were affected, and he went to the hospitals for meeting the affected people. So, in reference to that particular problem of Patalpuram, this was the action of different people: public meeting, legislative assembly, press conference, chief minister. Here we are talking about basically public meeting. So that is general gathering of the people. When government fails to satisfy people's needs they protest against the government. That is the criteria when the people, the public that is not satisfied with the government, they can protest against the government. The next is role of media in all these things. Media people inform about discussions of government through TV channels, newspapers, magazines, etc. They make the people aware about the happenings of the government. Because through the news channels, newspapers, the people they remain up to date with the happenings of the government. So media plays a very important role in this also. Then if we take the overlook on the lecture, firstly we talked about the problems those were faced by the people there in Patalpuram. Different people, they were falling sick, the hospitals were overloading, and the children basically they were affected by diarrhea. And over this problem, what actions was taken by the different people? Like if we talk about public meeting, they protested for that. Legislative assembly, they discuss the issues and decide to take a particular action. Press conference, health minister presented the plan there. Chief minister also visited the Patalpuram and even announced even visited to the hospital to meet the affected families. Then we talked about the procedure. For this problem, the debate was there in the assembly, legislative assembly, where all the MLAs they raised the questions, particularly the MLAs from the opposition party and the MLAs from the ruling party. They were giving answers. After the debate, then what work they did? The press conference, and in press conference they put the different criteria that they are going to take to overcome on the problem. Then we have done the meaning of press conference. What does it mean? The public meeting we have done. Role of media, how the media that plays a very important role for giving information to the public. Now, homework for today. Do the following questions. Why should decisions taken by the chief minister and other ministers be debated in the legislative assembly? Why they debate there in the legislative assembly? What do you mean by press conference? How does the press conference help you to get information on what the government is doing? What was the problem in Patalpuram? What discussion or action was taken by the following? Firstly, you will take here the problems faced by Patalpuram. Then what action was taken by the following? What public meeting the people, what they did? What was done there in legislative assembly regarding this problem? What was done there in press conference? And what chief minister did for this particular problem? So these questions you will attempt. Now it's turn for the homework solution of lecture number 1. Use the questions were given to you. Use the constituency and represent to explain who an MLA is. Means you had to define MLA by using the words constituency and represent. And how is the person elected? Then the procedure how MLA is elected. Answer. Number 1. a state is divided into several constituencies on the basis of population. Then every constituency elects one representative for the legislative assembly. Means from every constituency one representative is elected. The representative represents that particular constituency and he is known as MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly. And MLA is elected through general elections. In elections, people cast their votes and they elect their representative. They are in the state. That person is known as MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly. How did some MLAs become ministers? Explain. Means after becoming MLAs, some of the MLAs they become ministers. How? The party which is elected in majority for legislative assembly from the government. The party that is in majority. So obviously this majority party will form the government. Then the ruling party, the party that has the majority, that is ruling party. Then the ruling party elects its leader who is called the chief minister. The leader of that particular ruling party is known as chief minister and he is also known as the head of government or the head of legislative assembly. The chief minister in consultation with the governor constitutes a cabinet, a group of ministers which includes member of his party as ministers. Means from these MLAs, those are elected there in the elections, they choose the ministers from those MLAs only. And these MLAs have been given different departments as health department, education department, as yesterday we talked about that. They have been given they have been allotted different departments and they coordinate with those departments and the working people under those departments. So that in this way the MLAs become ministers. The third question was, what do you mean by the constituency? A particular area from which all the voters living there choose their representative. That is constituency. And constituency, these are the parts, those are divided from a state. So a particular area from which all the voters living there choose their representative, then that is known as constituency. As we talked from the constituencies, the representative, those are elected, they are known as MLAs. Write the full form of MLA. The full form of MLA is Member of Legislative Assembly. So this was all about the homework assigned to you in lecture number 1. I hope you understood the topics there for the today's lecture also. All the topics we will be taking again in the summary lecture. Then it will be more clear to you. So read the chapter carefully if you have the books. Do the questions. Be regular with your work so that you can understand all the topics covered there in the classes. Till then, till the further lecture, thank you and have a nice day all of you.